Without a doubt, Queen Elizabeth II, the current UK monarch, is one of the most outstanding figures that has existed in royalty. It is well known that Queen Elizabeth, now 95 years old, is close to reaching 7 decades of reign. Nevertheless, there is a long list of fun facts that not many know about this British monarch. Everyone knows of the Queen's love of her corgis, but few know that she's had more than 30 dogs in her life. She has even raised them herself. If she were an ordinary person, the Queen would use an alarm clock to wake up in the mornings, but that's not the case. In reality, Elizabeth wakes up thanks to a bagpiper who plays outside her window for about 15 minutes every day. Another fun fact is that the Queen doesn't need a passport to travel, as all British passports are issued in her name. Plus, she doesn't need a license to drive, and her car also doesn't need a license plate. Queen Elizabeth can speak French perfectly, something that has been very useful for her to interact with ambassadors and state heads. It's known that the Queen receives letters daily, but what is little known is that she receives around 70,000 letters every year. Did you know that the crown she wore on her wedding day broke? This happened while she was being prepared for the occasion, so the problem was solved. The British monarch also has a long list of royal godchildren. In total, she has more than 30 godchildren. Another lesser-known fact about the Queen, according to her cousin Margaret Rhodes, is that in the evenings she usually has a glass of champagne. Queen Elizabeth is always publicly seen with a purse, but did you know that she doesn't only use it to hold things? It is said that Elizabeth uses it also to give directions to her personnel, with instructions that they already know by placing it in certain ways. Another thing not many people know is that Elizabeth II served in the Second World War. In this way, she became the first woman of the royal family to join the armed forces as a full-time active member. Being one of the most important royal figures, the Queen constantly receives gifts. And receiving animals as gifts has not been an exception. She has received animals like elephants, kangaroos, horses, and even crocodiles. Queen Elizabeth also has a personal poet, Carol Ann Duffy, who became the court poet of the United Kingdom in 2009. There is no doubt that Queen Elizabeth is unique, with customs and experiences that few can have.